Hi everyone. I just wanted to talk to you very briefly today about investigations. I'm not going to go over it, but you will have seen the Martin Bashir interview with Princess Diana has come up in the press again. The BBC is getting awful press at the moment because of their actions in terms of ignoring a whistleblower that came forward at the time of that interview, ignoring rumours effectively that were around how Martin Bashir secured that interview. They appointed an investigator at the time who did an awful job, didn't interview everybody involved, drew conclusions that were wrong. And now 25 years later, somebody else is having to fix that problem. Now, I appreciate that the BBC have apologised since, the original investigating officer has apologised, but it doesn't really matter. The point is they should have done it properly in the first place. They had the resources to do it at the time and they chose not to. Now, how does this relate to the workplace? Well, I'm talking about if there is an incident in your workplace and you need to investigate something. You've been appointed as an investigating officer into an incident. So the first thing to do is make sure that you understand your role. Your role as an investigating officer is to establish the facts of the case. That's it. Don't worry about what comes next. Just establish what happened. It is not your role to prove guilt or to prove innocence of anybody involved in that investigation. That's someone else's job, so don't worry about that. Focus on the facts of the case. So you should be interviewing those who are directly involved. Check their statements for consistency. Look at the original written statements that they've made, compare those with what they're saying in interviews, cross-reference those with what other people are saying, where are the inconsistencies, and then pick on those points and interview more people if you need to. Go back and interview people again to make sure that you get the facts. Ignore hearsay. Oh, I heard that somebody said, doesn't matter. You can interview the original people who heard whatever it was that they heard, but ignore hearsay when it's coming from a third party. Ideally, have an impartial HR professional to carry out the work for you. Independent HR professionals are not employed in your business. There are no relationships with your team, with your employees. So you can be absolutely guaranteed that will be an impartial, fair investigation that will be carried out. Good investigations take time. You'll get written statements. A report needs to be written. If the report is a sham, a tribunal will quickly unravel it if it gets that far. And that means the tribunal will give the employee the benefit of the doubt, which could be a huge mistake for employers to make just to save a bit of time. If you want to get any advice about how to conduct an investigation, or there's been an incident in your workplace and you're not sure whether it's appropriate to investigate it or not, just get in touch with the HR department. That's what we're here for.